Hey Radiant Souls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Heather. I am an intuitive counselor, artist, author, animal communicator, energy healer, coach, and I am on a mission to empower and embolden others to connect with their divine radiant light and to honor the sacred connection with all life. I feel like I'm throwing all of the colors at the camera today, so if it looks a little bright and chaotic, I don't apologize because sometimes that's who I am, bright and chaotic. That's me. Today we're continuing our discussion on the 12 steps to finding and shining your light, which I covered in my book, Hey Radiant Souls. This isn't really a book review. I was just guided to bring some of these topics back up. The book was written in 2020. Almost 3 years later now, it is time to take these back out, re-examine them, look at them together, and see where we can still fit them into our daily lives and our daily practices, because I think they're helpful tools for navigating change around us. And I think the one thing we can say that has been consistent from 2020 until today is change. So step number 1 was tune out to tune in, and I'll put the link to that video below. I'm also making this a playlist so you can watch them all back to back if you want. By the time we get through all of them, there'll be a nice little library. But tuning out to tune in is really paying attention to the fact that where your attention goes, your energy flows. So when our attention is pulled into so many different things, like it typically is in our modern life, all the apps on our phone that give us notifications, the beeping of the text messages, the emails we get in the inbox, the little numbers that track how many WhatsApp messages you have, how many text messages you have, how many emails you have. Even if you're just looking at it, that's energy that your brain has put into that. Sometimes, I don't think I talked about this in the video, but clutter can even be something that takes our energy. I know, being a creative person and a channeler, when there is too much going on, like this shirt, in the environment, I can make fun of myself. We're all friends here. When there's too much going on, it pulls my attention and it makes it harder to go in and create or go in and channel. So all of that is stuff that potentially, if you're having a challenge finding your authentic self, finding who you are, shining your divine radiant light, take a look at where you're investing your energy. It could also be that you're too stuck in the past and you're sending your energy and your thoughts and your emotions there instead of being in the present moment, or even too worried about the future, which that probably looks opposite ways for you on camera, but it could go either way. So just acknowledging that there may be times where you need to tune all of that out, tune in with yourself. I'm not saying you have to sit on a mountaintop like a monk in meditation, but making that practice every day to just come to center, find the still point, and breathe and be for a minute. So that was step number 1. We're continuing our discussion today with step number 2, which is love what you lack. And I'm going to read the channeled message that's in the book for this one, and then we'll continue chatting after that. It's really short. Hey, Radiant Soul. You're meant to be broken, disconnected, fractured. If you were whole all of the time, you wouldn't seek those experiences and relationships that fill your gaps. You're meant to search for your missing parts. Love them, accept them. Nothing is ever missing. You are as you should be, even with broken and damaged parts. Your perceived lack is really your superpower. And then they did a play on superpower, which amused me, but avenge your darker thoughts. Superhero, superpower, Avengers. Avenge your darker thoughts and embrace the strengths that grow within you to compensate for what you feel you lack. So this is a little bit of, I don't know, to me, it was a little bit of a confusing message, but I don't edit what comes through. I just, spit it out. I'm just the channel. I'm the medium. I'm the messenger. But I think part of, even though it says you're meant to be broken, disconnected, and fractured, I think the idea there is kind of flipping the script on yourself. Don't see yourself as broken, disconnected, or fractured. In everything that you feel you lack, see that instead as an opportunity. It is the energy of potential instead of the energy of lack. So if you are feeling disconnected, that's potential for you to seek out those parts of yourself and find others, find community, find relationships. You have all that exciting stuff, work, activity ahead of you that you can do. If you had everything, if you had absolutely everything, you felt like nothing needed to be changed, you wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be human. We're here to do the work. We're here to say, okay, I feel like I could be stronger in this particular area. What can I learn? Who can I meet? Where can I go to fill that void, fill that lack, whatever it is? And then it's in those outreaches, in that activity, in that pursuit of knowledge or relationship or whatever, that you learn about yourself and that you connect to others. It also helps you find more aspects of yourself, because as you go on those kind of treasure hunts to develop skills, abilities, knowledge, relationships, you're always going to learn something new about yourself. So this chapter is a little hard for a lot of people to sit with. So how do you feel about this? How does it sit with you? You may currently be in a space where you feel like, no, I'm pretty good right now, Heather. There's really nothing other than maybe tweaking something, strengthening some abilities, or bringing some more knowledge on board. I'm pretty good. And that's great. These steps are stages almost that we go through at different points in our lives. So you may not be in this kind of zone of loving what you lack, because you may feel like your proverbial cup is very full right now, and that's amazing. File this away for whenever you feel a little lower, a little without. That is, if you can, within yourself, see that as opportunity and potential. Because it's just showing you, it's like shining a light on, oh, if this thing makes me uncomfortable, then I need to develop this other part of myself that's right there. The team was saying that they're mirror images of one another. If something is pushing your button, so to speak, it could be because it's something that you're supposed to develop and become and bring on board for yourself. That could be one of your greatest gifts that you bring to the world and to others and to yourself and to your relationships and to your community. So love what you lack. Love to hear what you think in the comments. Drop a line down there and let me know. And maybe not the next video, but a couple of videos for now, we will move on to step number 3, and I look forward to it. Have an amazing day. I'll see you soon. Bye.